And so in total, in this one single day, I actually made more than 10K to actually show you guys that this is not a massive anomaly. So that is that. You can see that on screen right now. So this is the story and breakdown of how at 21 years old, I hit my first $10,000 profit in one single day with social media marketing agency. Now, if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Jaime and I run a social media marketing agency transforming online brands into market leaders. And at this point, I've been on that journey for around 2 years. Now, a little background on me, I'm very into manifestation and writing down your goals and obviously matching that with a lot of work in the direction of your goal. And for some very odd reason, it's always been a goal of mine to get to a $10,000 a day mark. And the reason why I say it's odd is because when I wrote that goal down, I was actually making close to $0. Okay, so that's a bit about me and now a bit about this goal that I just hit. The first thing that you want to keep in mind is that this is purely just from agency retainers. The money that I made is purely from my agency. Now, the reason why I say that is because no, I didn't make this money by having a huge product launch for an online course or whatever it is. I personally don't think there's anything wrong with that in most cases, at least. I do offer, for example, one-to-one mentorship, although it's pretty exclusive as it's a passion project. And that's also one of the reasons why I keep it pretty low key. But I just wanted to prelude by saying that because although I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with selling a course, if obviously the value of the information in that course matches the price tag and matches the expectations that have been sold on the marketing of that course, I personally think, and this is just me, you don't have to share this opinion, but I personally think that there's more credit in actually making the vast majority of your money with the one thing that you do and the one thing that you teach other people to do than make it with a huge product launch. So that's the first thing that I wanted to say. And the second thing is that I'm not just cherry picking one single day where all the retainers for all of my agency clients just came through. I'm actually going to show you full proof of that because I think that as a viewer who's maybe trying to get into the space or who's already in that space, I personally think you guys deserve to see that. And so without further ado, without further intro, let's get right into it. So the first thing is the breakdown of all the payments. And for this, I'm going to share my screen, I'm going to share my Stripe, and I'm going to share my PayPal payments. And also I'm going to share bank transfer. So it's a bit all over the place, but at the end of the day, all these payment processors land in my bank account. So first things first is Stripe. So here we've got a £4,273 payment, which comes out to be $5,641. The reason why I translated it to dollars is because most of my audience on TikTok and on YouTube are based in the US. So that is $5,641.21. Okay, so that's Stripe. Now this 5.6K payment came from 2 clients under Mogul C, which is my agency. And these are 2 fixed retainers that we have in place. So that is Stripe. And now onto PayPal. And here you can see a $5,050 payment. And this is just one single client. It comes from one single client. And that's also one of the reasons why I absolutely love social media marketing agency, because with one single client, you can literally make 60K a year, right? Which far exceeds most people's salary. And I don't say that to brag. I say that so you guys can see the massive potential within this business model. Now, am I saying you can assign this type of client at the start? Absolutely not, right? This, for example, is an 8-figure client that we're working with. And so you could sign this type of client, but the point here that I'm trying to make is that one single client could literally pay for an incredible lifestyle or whatever you want to do with that money, okay? So that is the third payment. And the fourth payment that came through is this bank transfer. And this was actually an ad profit deal. Okay, so we charge the client at the start of the month, the fixed fee that we have with them. And then at the end of the month, we actually bill them an ad profit. The ad profit deal that we have with them right now is a 12% ad profit deal. Now, if you guys don't know what ad profit is basically ad revenue. So how much you actually made them from the ads. Then you gotta subtract the agency fee, then you gotta subtract the ad spend, and then you gotta subtract the cost of goods sold. So the ad profit is literally all the money that we put into the pocket for the client. And we basically tell them, hey, out of all the money that we literally put in your pocket, just pure profit. And this is the definition of pure profit. Out of all that money, can we take 12%? Absolutely, right? In fact, we have a few clients where we take a 25% ad profit, okay? Because you can be much more aggressive with the percentages because you're literally tapping into pure profit. Okay? And that came out to be around £1,200. And so in total, in this one single day, I actually made more than 10K, but I just thought 10K sounded cleaner, so I just went with that. Now, the final thing that I want to do is I actually want to go from Monday to Thursday, which is the 27th, to show you guys that all the retainers didn't just come in one single day, to actually show you guys that this is not a massive anomaly. So that is that. You can see that on screen right now. Whew! Proof tastes really good. And now on to the second point that I want to talk about, which is the motivation. So the final point, motivation. And this is a bit of a weird topic that I don't really see many people who make this type of videos talk about. And if you actually check over my channel, there's really actually very few videos where I talk about how much money I make and all that stuff. And I definitely think I'm going to be doing that more because the feedback that I've gotten, especially on my free Facebook group mastermind, is that it really motivates you guys. And so if this can motivate you to take action and do this for yourself, then mission accomplished really. But the first thing that I want to talk about is limiting beliefs around money, okay? And when I started out, I thought $10,000 a month was just an insane figure. Before I even started my agency, so over 2 years ago, I would see all these people just crush it online, right? And they were making really good money. And for me, really good money at that point was $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month, which, by the way, I do understand that for the vast majority of the population, that is a lot of money, right? But I kept seeing all these people make a ton of money, and I realized that they were not really special. They weren't much smarter than me. The only thing that they had done differently is that they decided to go down a different path and to channel all their energy, all their focus, all their attention on a different path and on a different goal, which was to grow their online business and become successful online. While at the time, I was just channeling all that energy and attention on the path that society wanted me to go down, which was the getting good grades in school, getting good grades in college, getting a good 9 to 5, maybe investment banking, whatever it is, right? I'm not saying that's a bad path. I'm just saying that I realized that that wasn't a path that truly fulfilled me or made me happy. And not only that, but I realized that I was never going to be able to make the sort of money that I was seeing these people make. So I knew they weren't special and that I just had to take action. But one of the things that I had to do was break a lot of limiting beliefs when it came to making money, right? Because I thought that, as I told you guys, $10,000 a month was a lot of money. And so that is also one of the reasons why I actually wrote down, I'm going to make $10,000 profit in one single day. Because that honestly seemed so absurd to me at the time. When I was writing that goal down every single day, I just felt like an idiot, right? I just felt like I was wasting my time. And granted, obviously seeking the right mentors and putting in the work and putting in a lot of work definitely helped, right? Definitely helped me get there. But writing down that goal actually started breaking down those limiting beliefs for me. And not only that, but getting those initial wins, right? Making the first $1,000. I vividly remember my first client paid me $1,000, and then we went on to charge her $2,000 at the end of 3 months. You can actually watch that video right there. I break down the whole sales goal. But getting those initial wins under my belt definitely helped me just really break those limiting beliefs and get to the point where I'm currently at. And I know I'm gonna keep on growing, but it's also important to cherish the moment, because as entrepreneurs, we're always thinking forward and we're always thinking about the next thing we can do.
This is my hobby. This is my passion. This is what I love to do. I love building businesses.
Long story short, the reason why I say that is not some motivational fluff. Let's go! It's only because I want you to know that what you think you're worth, you should probably multiply that by 10 or even 100. And I know it sounds kind of cheesy, it doesn't really sound very practical, but it's really an abundance mindset that I wish I had when I first started in my journey. It would have definitely sped up a lot of things for me. The final thing that I want to talk about is happiness, which is a massive topic, right? Now, am I happier for making $10,000 in one single day? Did I finish the day and did I just party and just go crazy and was I really, really happy? In my personal opinion, happiness is a pretty tricky thing, right? And chasing happiness is a really bad idea. That's really what I've learned during the process. I would say that right now, where I'm currently in life, I'm happy. Obviously, I do have my ups and downs, as any entrepreneur does, but looking back over at my university years, for example, I'm much happier than that. Did the money help? I would say so. It's helped me live incredible experiences. It's helped me put a lot of smiles on the people that I truly care about and that I love. And so I would say that money has helped, right? Now, what I would say is, do you need to make $10,000 a day profit to be that happy? Absolutely not. In fact, personally for me, when I made $10,000 a month, I just realized that anything above that will not really increase your happiness. But I would actually still tell you guys to go ahead and make as much money as you possibly can, experience it yourself, to really see the world through your own eyes. But at the end of the day, nowadays, I don't really chase happiness. Getting to $10,000 a month is not gonna make you happy. Enjoying the process, as cheesy as it sounds, is gonna make you happy. And what in my opinion truly makes me happy is fulfillment. Is doing things every day that are aligned with my purpose. Whether it's helping my clients grow their brands online and reach millions of people with their amazing products, whether it's creating an agency team and seeing every single one of those members grow as professionals and as humans, or whether it's expressing my creativity and adding value to people through my content. My point here is money is good, definitely make as much money as you possibly can, build amazing businesses, but at the end of the day, if you make that money and you're completely miserable doing the things that got you that money, then you're not going to be very happy. So also make sure that you are aligned with your purpose, that you actually enjoy the process and you find enjoyment in the little things. Like for example, when I'm building my agency, which isn't really something flashy, but jumping on a client call and speaking to my clients, or jumping on a team call and just having a laugh and cracking some jokes, that for me is enjoying the process and making every single minute count. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this final bit was a bit of a rant on a very esoteric concept like happiness and fulfillment, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. It's completely free and it really helps out a ton with the algorithm. Comment down below any comments, any questions you may have on this video. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, there's so much content coming out on entrepreneurship, agency life, and a ton more. So if you don't want to miss any of that, go ahead and sub and hit that bell so you don't miss any uploads. And the final thing is, if you want to join a tight-knit family of people looking to both scale their agency and grow as people and professionals, go ahead and check out the link in the description. That is a link to my free Facebook mastermind. It's an incredible community. We're always supporting each other. There's a ton of free value that I'm putting out there that I'm not putting out anywhere else. I'm talking live interviews, trainings, etc., etc. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and check out the link in the description. And if you're a good fit, we will let you in. And as always, guys, hope everything's going well in your journey, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. you.